What up, what up, what up, man? Listen, it's been one of them days, my friends. It's been one of those motherfucking days. Last night was a rough night for y'all Trumpsters, all right? It's a rough night for Q. It's a rough night for a lot of Americans. I'll be perfectly honest with you. It's been a rough night for y'all. So, burned ballots, extra ballots, more people voting than registered. I warned you all about all this bullshit was going to happen. I told y'all that motherfucking like, yo, don't expect, don't be out here thinking that Trump's going to fucking win. Legit. Because I fucking knew that, like, real shit, Trump probably wasn't going to win. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm fucking live. Yeah, I'm live, motherfucker. Yeah, come on. Bring your ass. I knew that Trump wasn't going to win. Like, I knew in my gut. I knew what it was. And it was, number one, what the fix was in. But number two, all right, let me put this way, okay? Americans are lazy, worthless creatures of habit when it comes down to it, right? Excuse me, right? They're not interested in standing here having real freedom. You know, that's why, like, every time I bring up the mentality of, hey, look, you know, we should stand here and, you know, start over in some place, or we should stand here and be responsible for our own policing in some of these communities, motherfuckers lose their minds because they don't want to be responsible for their freedom, right? They don't want to do the hard work. I've been here 1,000 times. Like, I know what it is. I know what Americans are. Like, I know y'all ain't gonna fight for shit. Like, yo, if war's brought to your front door, if somebody hits you first, you'll finish it. But like, you ain't gonna, you know what I mean, let the first shot off. It is what it is. That's how Americans are. All right, this is Rome. Legit, you ain't willing to go through the bullshit to stand here and fucking actually have a real democracy. I'm not speaking to y'all in particular, you know what I mean? But like, just in general as Americans, right? When you step back and you remove that label on yourself as an American, right? You start thinking of yourself as more of a, you know, more of a person rather than just as an American. You stand here and you start understanding that legit, you know what it is, like, from the start, right? Like, you understand completely that, you know, other Americans are worthless, lazy fucks, and they're not going to help, right? They're not interested in having freedom. They're not interested in any of this shit. That's why when I say, hey, look, you should have the responsibility of your household. You should be in charge. Yeah, they burn ballots. The fuck you wrong? Yeah, they burn ballots. Legit. Of course. Y'all don't understand? Like, yo, look, there's no recount possible. You'd have to redo the election, and they ain't gonna do that. And it ain't worth doing that. And I'm gonna tell you why. All right? Yo, Joe Biden won the popular vote by 3 million fucking votes. Maybe we should get out of here and spread our message better. Right? Maybe we should explain why it's better to live the way we want to live than how they do. Maybe you should do the hard work of getting out here and doing what I do every day, right? Where I stand here and I change hearts and minds about fucking things that people think. It's difficult, right? Yo, it's hard. This is hard work. Challenging your own paradigms. Standing here growing as a person and becoming better. Making these fucking arguments to people. It's a hard thing to do. Legitimately, it's a hard fucking thing to do. But like, yo, real shit, when you have 3 million more people voting for fucking Joe Biden and voted for Donald Trump, you lost anyway. That's half the reason we've been going through all this fucking bullshit, because Trump didn't win the popular vote. And you can go, oh man, we shouldn't have things ran by LA. Guess what, motherfucker? If Trump would have won because of Pennsylvania, then Pennsylvania's choosing the fucking president. We shouldn't be choosing the president. We as a nation should do a better job of motherfucking standing here explaining, right? I feel you. I feel your Time Force. I fucking feel you, right? He said we need to split apart like before the Civil War, right? Legit, we should be out here doing a better job spreading the message and living how we live, right? Legit. Sorry, man. I shouldn't even. I'm trying to stop saying legit. Like real shit. We have to become better, right? we have to become better people. Like when it really comes down to it. Hold on, let me have my man's in and see if he's fucking there. Dip, my brother, how the fuck you doing, man?
You know it is. Staying alive, keeping people safe out here in this wildness. So
in this wildness, man. I haven't talked to you in a long time, so I figure I'd stand here, invite you over. It's a good day to have you on, to be honest with you.
Yes, indeed.
So this is gonna be one of my
people in a different server. You know how I do.
I got you. Right. I was standing here and I was telling these people, I was like, yo, look, even if, you know what I'm saying, Michigan or, Wisconsin or PA or whatever the case might be, right? Even if like that would have helped Donald Trump win, it didn't really matter, right? Because he lost the popular vote by 3 million fucking people.
But he lost the 2016. People, I was like the only one who paid attention to this. He lost the popular vote by 5 million in 2016, but people didn't give a fuck about that.
No, they did. People have been bitching about that for 4 fucking years now. They've been whining and complaining, wanting to repeal the motherfucking electoral college and all this fucking bullshit, right? You know what I'm saying?
The ones who were saying this weren't the ones who affect policy, though. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, no. Fucking congressmen were calling for this shit.
Of course they were, because they knew what Donald Trump represented. He was the wild card. He was gonna fuck that shit up.
Donald Trump was here to kill the motherfucking monster, right?
Yep.
he was here. Like we've had these discussions before, but like I've come up on some new shit as of recently. You know, what I mean, if you're interested in the book, I'll send it to you. You know, what I mean, like fucking, I'll give it to you as a gift and shit. But there's this book called Disunited Nations, right? It's called Disunited Nations by Peter Zion, right? It's a geopolitics book, right? And it's about fucking. What the hell is that shit called? God damn it, man. I never fucking remember the name of the fucking thing, but I want to fucking remember it. Legit. Yo, it's about, the Bretton Woods Agreement, right? The Bretton Woods Agreement that brought us the gold standard back in 1945 and shit, right? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, like back in 1945, they had the Bretton Woods Agreement, which agreed that the United States would, be the world reserve currency after World War II because everybody got bombed the fuck out. You know what I mean? And good evening, Michael Hatfield. It's nice to see you, right? And on top of that, there was what's known as the Atlantic Charter. Basically, it said that every nation should have the right to the seas. And the United States was going to provide this trade security for everybody as long as they stood here and they allowed they allowed fucking the whole world to have trade security for free and they were allowed to go in our markets for free, right? And Donald Trump was here to kill that order, right? So when Donald Trump was here to kill that fucking order, right? Because the USSR doesn't exist anymore, right? And we haven't dealt with any of this bullshit. And all these countries that we deal with on a regular basis, Iran, fucking North Korea, Cuba, Venezuela, all these problems that we deal with, these were all Soviet satellite states, right? And so we never really dealt with the fall of the USSR when it came down to it, because we've had nothing but domestic policy presidents in Clinton and Bush and Obama, ever since the fall of the wall. Like George W. Bush, Senior was a motherfucking international president. Like he had the ability, he had the skill. He was a diplomat to 5 different countries. Like he knew what he was doing. So we fired him.
In the CIA as well.
Yeah, we fired him though, right? Because he had the ability to deal with all this bullshit, and so this is where it's at, you know what I mean? Danielle Ragagna, I have no idea if he will win this motherfucking shit court, and it doesn't matter. Legit, it doesn't matter.
Trump? Oh, he's winning. Yeah. I was explaining as the reasons as to why because it's not just going to be a Supreme Court, it's going to go to the Senate if it's anything contested. There's a lot of reasons as to why it should. And it will matter if he's in or not, because I keep talking about the worst of the worst, that is Kamala Harris, and what they're really trying to get in. It's not about Joe Biden. It never was about Biden.
Well, we all know that.
A lot of people don't. That's the problem.
Especially the black community. The African American community hates her because of the shit she pulled in California.
Yeah. Fucking she locked a whole bunch of dudes up. She fought for niggas not to get off death row when they had fucking legitimate cause to fucking prove their innocence and shit. But that's how they all do what they do. Anyway, right? Who the fuck is breathing all heavy?
Huh?
Who is breathing all heavy?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was you, Joker. Anyway, right? These motherfuckers here. Anyway, right? So, like, here's where I'm at. Legitimately, I knew. See, I need to stop saying that word. I knew that Trump wasn't going to win. I called this shit like last week. I knew what it was from the start. I know Americans are worthless, lazy fucks, and they're just not interested in having freedom. And I know that 52% of the population is female. And, you know, I know that women outvote dudes by 10 million votes a year. And they're really not interested with the responsibility that goes with having actual freedom. You know what I'm saying? Dip. Joker.
Yo,
man, fucking this motherfucker done disappeared and shit. Anyway, right? Yeah. So, like, people are really not interested in actually having freedom. They're not interested in how much it takes to get there. They're not interested in the uncomfortableness. They're not interested in, you know, I mean, the rest of the world looking at us some sort of type of way. And by the way, why is Pennsylvania a big swing state according to the media? Because PA has been swinging back and forth between presidents for the past like 30 years or so. That's why.
Yep.
Well, I put it like this. I've been explaining to people for years, but there are 8 states I always look at in every election. Florida, because of population, because of diversity, they represent a lot of things with the United States, and they actually have a
they're the third largest state.
Florida, Texas, Cali, Virginia, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Illinois. Those are the states I always look at. Population, the amount of diversity, the amount of social mixing, and more that I can get into. Those states, and if you want to talk about corruption, I can go into the history of corruption with each. But those are the states that determine. If you go back and look at each election, the majority, whoever won the majority, won the Electoral College. People just need to pay attention to the numbers.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, like PA, I know is corrupt as shit. Illinois has always been one of the more corrupt states in the nation. New York's unbelievably corrupt. California, yep. I don't even look at it anymore because I know it's gonna be a Democrat stronghold, like no matter what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're breaking up, man. Right. And Fisherman's Daughter, really, you put all women in that class? Yes, I do. Women are not interested in the okay. Women don't fight wars, all right? Men do. Men make civilization. They make our societies, right? They do all the things that actually make your society a society. They make societies for women, right? Like, so you don't have to be responsible. And that's what that's what our whole society is for. Our whole society is literally to protect you and your children that we provide, that y'all provide us. That's it. That's what society is there for. It's there to watch after the women and children while the men go either A, work, or B, go and, hunt. That's the beginnings and basis of all society. So women aren't interested in the responsibility of actually dealing with the society itself. They're interested in using what the society gives them, right? Because they're completely reliant upon that. Because 90% of dudes can rip out any female's throat they want to and rape them until they until they get their fill.
Yep.
That's just the plain and fucking real reality of shit, folks. And I mean, I hate to be that type of dude. I hate to be a dick about it, but that's just really what it is. So when it comes down to it, there's nothing you can really change about that mentality. Like, that's just how females are built. So therefore, when you look at a female in a society as far as voting and as far as like actually choosing the leaders and being responsible for what happens, they just want to go on with continuing with whatever is good for them, which basically is society being peaceful and calm and normal and just continuing on. They don't want freedom, right? They want freedom without responsibility, which basically is a society where individuals it's completely peaceful and calm and cohesive to begin with. Women can't really exist in an uncohesive society and have freedom and be able to work and, do all the stuff that they have right now. That's just the basics of where a woman is. That's the realities of things. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. It's real shit. Yo.
Unfortunately, you're not wrong.
I know. Yo, BB, what up, man?
Hey, what up, yo?
You know, man, fucking sitting here watching all these Trumpsters talking about hold the line, we're not gonna lose. All this fucking bullshit. It's not over. Like, yo, man, listen. All right, yo, let it go. Like, you should have been like preparing for motherfuckers and hedging y'all bets against shit.
Yeah, no shit. But I think it was Dip who was talking about fucking Illinois is one of the fucking top 8 that he looks at, or was that Joker?
Yeah, that was Dip.
Okay, fuck Illinois. The one
I don't care if you can say fuck them or not. I just look at the facts.
No. Illinois will always go blue, 100%, every fucking time.
Well, so does Cali, but I still look at it.
But you need to look at Wisconsin. Wisconsin's the key one.
Wisconsin and Michigan and
Michigan's
here, Ohio, Virginia.
I mentioned Ohio.
Yeah. And like, yo, here's the one that everybody should have been paying attention to. Is the one you would have learned the most from is Virginia.
I say VA. My 8.
Right.
Always.
Virginia's one that you would learn the most from. Fisherman's Daughter book, man. All right. I'm from the projects too. And one of the last bitches who crossed me ended up getting robbed. That's how we handle our business, right? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but Virginia's most definitely one of the most. First AM, welcome, my brother. Welcome, Alice Cooper, Monk Farber, man. Welcome, my brother. Ain't been a minute since I've seen you out here. I'm trying to think here. Silver Eagle, man. Listen, Fesh Smell, what up, man? Fucking nothing at all fishy's going on here. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. Anyway, right. Virginia is most definitely an interesting one because of the fact that, and I said this in 2016 too, and I've been saying this for a minute. The fucking government workers are becoming a block for the Democrats. Did y'all hear that or no?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
First AM, I'm doing cool. How the fuck are you, man? It's nice seeing you out here. You know what I mean? Fucking whatever. Anyway, yeah, like, yo, the government workers are becoming a block for the Democrats, right? And I think that's who the Democrats are. Their main base is going to be the 23 million people all across this country who work for the government and rely on a government paycheck. And then welfare recipients are going to be the two people who really rely the most on, or are going to be the biggest voting block for the government.
Which makes sense because you got to look at the demographic of the federal workers and the government facilities that are around that area. They're going to lean that way. And then you have the low-income areas that are going to lean that way as well.
Right. I mean, like, and the military has become more and more Democrat.
I would tend to disagree. You do have
no. By measurement, the military is becoming more left wing.
No, so the different polls that you're seeing are very skewed, and I've been very honest about this before. I live on a military base. My wife is in the military. Most of the individuals I interact with, and they're more for Trump and the Republican Party than they are the Democratic Party because they see Trump of getting away from the aspects of war and fucking just killing people, and like that's what the younger generations are more looking at, so they're more leaning towards the Republican than the Democrat.
Yep.
Well, again, it depends on who you look at military wise. The ones that have to go out there and fight these senseless wars, yeah, they want someone in office that ain't gonna sit there and drag them into some meaningless conflict.
Listen,
so they're gonna vote Republican.
Here's the bottom line.
But no
though. Hang on a minute, right? Because if the left wing are the individuals who are funding the military, right, and the right wing guys are the ones who are trying to close down wars and bring our fucking troops home. you're going to end up having the military vote more and more for the left wing, especially. And you got to remember, like, we're not talking about just guys in the field swinging guns, right? There's a lot of backup workers sitting in offices, you know what I mean? Like fucking doing paperwork and, you know what I mean? Fucking washing, like, you know, doing bathrooms, whatever. And I mean, doing service work behind the scenes who are not guys in the field. They're individuals who fucking whole life relies on the military fucking growing and continuing to fucking fund their pensions and all the shit that goes with it. Hang on. And let me say what up. Dingleberry Pie, what up, my brother? You gonna talk? No? Yes? Maybe?
All right. Well, and yes, Pinoid.
Yo, what up? Can you hear me?
There we go. Now I got you. What up, man?
Is it working? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
it is. Yes, it is.
Yo, test. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, you're balls deep in my ear.
There I am. Hey, what's up?
Chilling, man. Chilling, you know, talking about this election and, you know, the new dichotomies of what's going on, the movements of the political parties, things of this nature. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm pretty upset about what's going on here. I'm having a hard time with it.
Oh, it's all right. Get it squared away, man. Go out and come back in if you have to. You know what I mean? I'll drag you back in as many times as you want me to drag you back in. You know you're one of my favorite guys out here. You know what I mean? Like, you've been supporting the channel for a while, helping me out. And, you know what I mean? Like, you a local yokel.
Nah,
You're one of the individuals close to my house and shit.
All
right, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. All right. And Naviston, we've been living in a de facto one-party system. I'm with your ideology. It's two parties of war. Right. Like, I feel where you are. It's two parties of war. But the Republicans are moving away from that. We're kind of scrubbing those guys out of the Republican Party.
Isn't it fucking weird? The Republican Party is more of like the party of peace and like fucking like not having wars, and the Democrats are more like, yeah, no, fuck that country. Like, let's go fuck them up. Like, wasn't that the Republicans like 10 fucking years ago? Like, the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Ron Brinks, what up, man? Well, like, yeah, well, you got to remember this too, right? Richard Nixon won on an anti-war platform.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And won everything but one state in the union.
You know what cracks me up too is fucking LBJ. Like, who the fuck wrote about it?
I don't know.
But LBJ, like, a lot of people fucking talk about LBJ, like, and then they talk about Donald Trump. He's so divisive. Like, LBJ literally fucking whipped out his cock to a bunch of reporters when they asked why he's in Vietnam. He's like, "This is why," and whipped out his cock and just waved around.
Yo, man, they got recordings of this dude legitimately fucking talking to the press and shit. Or no, they have a recording of him in the White House calling his fucking pants maker, going, "I'll tell you what, this seam keeps rubbing on my dick, fellas. I need more movement inside of here. All right, I don't have enough room for my dick inside of my pants." Yo, like, goddamn, fucking man, LBJ was swinging a hammer, like, for fuck's sake. Fucking yo, Ron Brinks, you are not wrong. You're not wrong, my brother. Nacho Thomas, what up, man? Welcome. Yo, man, like, we already kind of went over this in the beginning of the stream, but we can go over it again. Like, yo, legit. They have reports of them burning ballots at the post office in fucking Michigan. Wisconsin had more people vote than were registered to vote. For some reason, they found 120,000 fucking Joe Biden votes and no Donald Trump votes at one shot.
Yeah,
like, yo,
within 1 hour.
Yeah, within an hour. Right. Yeah, like, yo, there's a lot of shit here.
Well,
right?
And if you go to the fucking actual government website for Michigan, you could actually look at their election like results with the fucking shit that's been counted, and Donald Trump is leading, but he lost. How the fuck does that make any sense?
Yo, they were calling races where Donald Trump was well ahead last night.
Oh yeah,
you know, like I watched most of the election. I fell asleep about 2 a.m. I fucking like I worked from like, yo, this is illegal shit. I worked from like 10 p.m. to fucking or 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. yesterday. Right? Like, yo, I was grinding trying to get some shit accomplished. But
when you got some time, I want to talk to you about that.
oh yeah, no problem. I want to talk to Dingleberry about some shit too, fucking. I think me and him might be cousins, to be honest with you.
See that like, ancestry DNA shit?
No. Like, I think we legitimately might be cousins. like fucking. He was talking about I'm run up here to wherever the fuck it is. My family has land. I was like, my family got land there too.
We might be.
It ain't my real name, motherfucker. Like, yo.
I'm sorry, my shit's on a delay. I'm trying to figure out how to get on the Streamlabs volume.
I mean, your volume's good to me.
Yeah, your volume's fine to me as well. Like, I can hear you, so you're good, right? Like, yo, real Naviston. Again, the problem is we lost by 3 million popular votes. In any other country, that means you lose.
Yeah, but I'm on this delay. Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out.
Yo, leave and come back. Leave, go hit the link and come back. Right, and they'll like bring you back to where you need to be. Anyway, fucking anyway, so BB, how do you feel about that, like the popular vote thing?
I mean, the Electoral College is set up for a reason. Okay, it's set up for a reason so that way fucking dumbasses aren't swayed by just buzzwords and like key things that they're gonna be going, oh yeah, like he believes the same things that I do. Let's be honest, both parties are liars and they're both fucking sycophants, and they're just saying things to fucking get people to vote for them. Now, that's why I'm more in favor of the Electoral College, because it does kind of even out the score of it's not off of the densest population. It's more of, where it's more important, I guess, of like who those economic earners are, and they have more say than of the advancement of America.
Okay, well, let me put this this way, right? I think the electoral college is a good thing because it allows, when states start flashing red and blue like every goddamn couple of elections or every election or whatever, right? And you see them, having like they're fucking voting for crazy people and all this nonsense in their fucking state. You know that there's a problem there, right? And so those individuals get more weight at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you become a swing state and you weren't a swing state beforehand, that means that you legit have an issue, right? So, Ron Brinks, you are not wrong, right? So I like the fact that states that are hurting the most get, more of a vote. They get more of a, they have more of an issue, right? Now, here's the problem, right? The past two elections have been determined by us, right? Us and Michigan and Wisconsin. We shouldn't be that important either. That's like LA every year, standing here getting to choose who fucking, picks the fucking president.
To be honest, I don't think fucking New Jersey should be worth 14 fucking electoral fucking votes. Like, no.
Well, it's about population.
But really, New Jersey, like,
it's about population. They have like 8 or 9 million people who live in New Jersey.
But do they really, like, if we put them, hold on, listen to me. If we put them all on an IQ test, are they really going to score above 70 in New Jersey?
Okay, first off,
and then
there's a lot of us, right? There's a lot of Italians, so like we're the highest IQ motherfuckers out of all the white folks, right?
New Jersey, New Jersey,
measurably. Yes, New Jersey, right? But on top of that, they have a lot of other, there's a lot of shit there. It used to be a heavy industrial area. Yes. Fuck, that's where Princeton's located at. That's where fucking Thomas Jefferson was educated.
Yeah, was. But now, like, we gotta stick with the times. Come on now.
Like I'm trying to think of like a last good person to come out of New Jersey, and I'm having a hard time doing it, to be honest with you.
Who was the crack smoking mayor? Wasn't that crack smoking mayor who was like, "Fuck yeah, I smoke crack"? Wasn't he out of New Jersey too?
Christie. You're talking about the Toronto mayor.
Oh, was it Toronto? For some reason, I thought it was New Jersey.
That was the mayor of Toronto.
Oh, you're talking about Rob
Smoking
Ford?
crack. Yeah.
He was talking about,
crack
he
smoker.
smoked cracked and fucked hookers, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, I
Yo,
do it
Tom
again."
Wolf is fucking us up out here. What is up with that? Like the fucking Democrat Supreme Court and fucking Tom Wolf. This is fucking outrageous.
Oh, yo, we're all tired of Tom Wolf. All right, everybody's fucking tired of Tom Wolf.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. They're fucking me, man. It's crazy.
Halsey's from New Jersey, apparently. I'm not a monster fan of Halsey, but like whatever.
Jersey's
Who's
worse.
that?
Halsey, it's a MGTOW guy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, good for them.
No, I was telling BB, right? Fuck, BB don't know who he is.
Yo, what's
Yeah,
up,
I mean-
Tom P? I fixed it. I got my shit working.
I see you. You know, what I mean, you're all gray and shit. I'm cool with that mentality, though.
I don't know how to fix that, but I fixed my sound, so I got a good audio.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. You sound great. You sounded all right before, but I guess like now you're all caught up and shit.
Yeah, the
So-
timing was off.
Fat Andy, what up, man? Welcome, my brother. Welcome. And I mean, nice to see you out here. But anyway, yeah. So how do we get to, you know, what I mean, where we are, what we're doing?
I've
Like,
been
I
saying
don't think-
Pennsylvania was gonna call it. It was gonna come down to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I don't legitimately think that anybody should be scared, right? Because if you really think about it, what we're going back to is Clinton and Obama and Bush. AP, what up, my brother? Yo, links in the Discord. You want to come in, right? Like that's all that's really going to happen is you're going to go back to Clinton, Obama, and Bush.
Yeah,
I don't think the riots are gonna stop.
I think the riots are going to stop almost immediately.
You think? You think they'll go heavy-handed at them?
Okay, how do I put this? Yes.
Yeah, but the lockdown. If they go heavy-handed at the protests, who's to say we're gonna have police marching around in our street, military police? Like it's martial law.
Yeah, like we already don't have fucking shit tons of goddamn fucking Humvees and MRAPs running around anyway, fucking coming out of Fornity and Town Gap and up and down fucking 11 and 15.
you won't see that. You won't see that until like it's a fucking revolutionary fucking status. Like this is why I always laugh at fucking stupid people who are like, "Oh, they called in the National Guard." Like they're just there to fucking help back up the local law enforcement. That's it.
I'll tell you, a friend of mine who is kind of socialist leaning stopped by, and I think he stopped by to gloat because he was with another friend of mine who I don't talk to anymore over this whole situation. But oh god damn it, I lost it. I'm sorry. Fuck.
Socialist military.
Oh, he came over and he voted for Biden in a mail-in ballot, and he said the reason that he voted for Biden was because he's voting for somebody who was not voted for to be elected. He's voting for Biden to die. So that's the position that lefties are kind of in, where they're voting for chaos because Kamala Harris is the Joker, like Joaquin Phoenix Joker. Like it's maniacal. It's bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, Americans are lazy, worthless fucks. Who the fuck is Saito? I don't know who Saito is, but like his shit ain't connected, so I can't fucking pick him in. Anyway, yeah, but Americans are worthless, lazy, good for nothing fucks. All right, they don't want to work. They don't want to fucking grind. They don't want to be responsible for themselves.
Shit.
Yeah,
I would say a good 90% of them are like. There's a few motherfuckers out there like me and fucking Pinoid. Like Shit, you haven't talked to me in a good couple of fucking almost a month or two, and like I've been grinding the fuck out, doing what the fuck I need to do to make sure my fucking family is good, my life's good, fucking all that. And I've been like maybe 2 hours of sleep per night. I don't give a fuck. My family's happy, healthy, and fucking secure.
My
I feel you.
employee
Oh,
has
Time
COVID.
Force, it's Time Force 80's birthday today. Happy birthday, my brother.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Yo,
Hopefully
man.
that the world is in the next week.
my employee, I think my employee has COVID, and it's fucked up because if he just has a regular cold, I can't have him work with my accounts. But if he's sick, like I can't have him out there getting other people sick because the way Pennsylvania's going, I could be held liable. I could be held liable for getting other people sick if I, if they could prove that I know that. So I have to keep this guy at home, and I don't know what to do because he doesn't have health insurance because he refused to split it with me. And it's like, I don't know. Pennsylvania's really fucked up. I can't believe that Pennsylvania would go to Biden after they've strangled us for the last 6 months or almost an entire year. It's just unbelievable. I'm in shock right now. That's why I can't sleep. That's why I'm hopping in here because this shit's fucked.
Yeah, I feel you. Like I legit. I worked from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. last night. Right, fucking knocked it out till probably about 9 o'clock this morning. Popped up, got a shower, got back on the road, went and picked up this load, and I'm heading across 64. And I stopped because I was on the stream. I was like, all right, let me talk to these motherfuckers and tell them, hey, look, you don't need to be worried. Everything's gonna be okay. All this shit or whatever. And legit, fucking like I'm sitting here and I ended up like passing out after I got off that stream for about 2 hours and got back up and I'm back in this. Hey, let's see who this sex is. Hang on, man. Let's see. Yo, AP, what up, my nigga?
What up, man? I'm Sex. Hold on, I'm eating something right now. I didn't expect you to pull me in.
In the hot pocket.
He sounds balls deep.
This motherfucker's eating some shit.
Hold on, man. Gaming and yelling's almost done.
Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Ellie
Did
Kelly,
you lose your
welcome.
teeth again? I thought we were done with Freddie. What the fuck?
All right, what up, guys?
Yo, man, just talking about this bullshit that's going on at the moment.
Oh, it's voter fraud, man. All they need to do is give them a couple million votes, and they can fabricate that pretty easy. They've been doing this shit since 1908, man.
Yeah, they've been doing it longer than that.
Motherfuckers all like, I've never seen voter fraud like this. I'm like, have you ever watched an election before? They did just as much voter fraud last time, but Trump had they couldn't fuck with it. The lead was way too bad. They brought it within like popular vote versus electoral vote status. But man, this ain't new shit. They did this shit with Bush Gore. I remember this going on, man, when I was younger.
What if they let Trump in just to fuck with him?
I don't think, man, I think this is going to be the end of Donald Trump as the president, the beginning of Donald Trump as the network owner. I really think what he's going to do when he gets out of this, he's going to open up his own news network. He's going to have his own cable news network for all like Trump's followers.
He's going to buy Tim Pool and Glenn Beck.
Well, I know he worked for NBC and he's always hated NBC. If you ever hear him talk about like the media and the news, that's the next thing he's going to do. So how much does it cost to have a news network? They're gonna be like, oh, it's expensive, like $2 billion. It's bitch change to me. Like, do you know how much money he set himself up for okay, you've seen Wolf of Wall Street, you know what a rat hole is, dude. This motherfucker's been getting money like never before, dude. He's gonna come out, he's gonna buy a network, 4 more hotels, dude. He's gonna be rich the rest of his life off this shit.
He got his name
I just want to say I'm for sale. All right, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, If some Jews would come by with some fucking money, I'd be the biggest liberal show y'all fucking knew, man. I'd be able to
I'll be a communist tomorrow.
Yeah. The problem is the proletariat needs to get mobilized. Is the issue here. Yeah, I'd be a commie tomorrow if they'd pay me enough, man. Fuck it. But that actually makes me a capitalist at heart. So it is what it is.
Adelasia Krigar. Okay. Oh, look, we are in the middle of a process of switching from one way of doing things to another. Right? It's not the fact that we're so fucking broken, right? We're just in a process of going from an old way of doing things to a new way of doing things, right? The FDR shit is dying at the same time the Reaganite shit is dying. So it's a big fucking change. Like the whole political leanings of our entire like political system is changing, right? And the way we're doing things is changing. Our world order is fucking changing. We're not going to be defending the whole world's trade routes anymore, right? Like, yo, all this shit, like the USSR fell 30 fucking years ago. The idea of free trade was a bribe, right? So that they would stand here and fight on our side against the Soviets, so we didn't have a land war in Europe in 1946, right? And the Soviets fell back in 1992 and we never dealt with it. And that's what's going on right now. We're kind of just, we're adjusting and we're figuring out new ways of doing things. And like, it's going to look kind of crazy for a little while, but shit'll be all right. I promise.
There's a new digital economy too. That's a big factor that's going on.
That's what I've been kind of putting out there today too, is like, you can't, I hate liberal activists. I hate people that are like, let's take to the fucking streets. We're going to tear this motherfucker down. Like, all that super extreme bullshit. Don't be the people we fucking hate. It's going to go to the courts. It's going to get settled out in the courts. Maybe they will uphold Trump. Maybe they'll find the voter fraud. Maybe you'll have President Biden. But either way, you got to get up and go to work tomorrow. You got to get up and deal with these fucking people, or you're going to be a hermit. Don't be the same fucking people that we hate.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like, yo, everything's going to be okay. Legit. We're just
all right.
Like,
yeah.
Yo, Joe Biden legitimately is George Bush. Like, yo, like,
I've been saying that all day, man. We've had Joe Biden before. It's not. It's gonna suck. We're gonna talk a lot of shit. We might get into a war. There's a good chance we'll get into a fucking war, but it's not. It's not gonna be a civil war. You know, it'll be. We'll go blow up some fucking Arabs or some shit.
Hang on, I want to see who this person is. Hang on a minute. I don't know who the fuck this is. Hang on a minute. Yo, who is this?
We're gonna tear this. Adderall. What's up?
Adderall.
Don't be the people.
What's up, man?
Yeah, who that be?
It's Adderall.
Adderall, turn your fucking speakers off.
Can you hear me?
You got
Yeah. From
down or put in some headphones.
Sorry.
From Monkey Business. What up, man? Welcome.
Yeah. What's up?
Man, listen, you know, fucking out here bullshit. Yeah, we're out here bullshit talking about this election at the moment. You know what I mean? We're trying to tell everybody, look, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. This is just back to George Bush and Bill Clinton and Obama.
Right.
Like, we're gonna go back to bombing 18 fucking countries and, you know, fucking trebucheting Mexicans across the goddamn border. Like, don't worry about it. It's fucking.
You'll have the Trump News Network coming up.
I'm fine with that. I mean, but to fucking go back to this old shit, it's like talking to an old ex-girlfriend that you met 20 years ago and fucking her. And
you're not wrong.
And like,
nobody's making you have a girlfriend. These liberals are making us have President Biden. I don't know if that's a real apt analogy.
Right.
You made the choice to fuck your ex-girlfriend.
From 20 years ago. That's what it is. That's how I see it. I don't want to talk to that bitch.
Like, you know, look, I mean, like, people are saying it's going to be President fucking Kamala Harris. Not for a little while. Like, at least not for like 6-8 months a year. Right. And then it'll probably be Harris.
I don't know, Tom. Look, that nigga's a puppet, as far as I'm concerned right now.
Of course. You don't think Obama was a puppet?
No,
Obama was a puppet. You know, think about it like this. Obama met with his fucking Congress and his leaders less than a president who got shot 2 months into his fucking term.
Yeah, you got a good. I mean, in 2004, he was like handpicked. So, I mean, there was probably a whole conversation with carrying him. So he said, "You're gonna be."
Well, no. You understand? Like, this dude, legitimately, like, when they were going through like the fight for healthcare and all that nonsense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, real shit. Like, this motherfucker wouldn't even pick up the phone. Like, world leaders tried to fucking get a hold of him to find out what was going on, and he told them to go fuck themselves. He didn't want to answer. He didn't want to fucking talk to nobody.
Okay.
Everybody else was running things but him. Every president has been a puppet. Donald Trump was talking about, we're going to get all our boys out of Afghanistan and all this fucking bullshit. Dude, look, we're still there.
The selection.
Yeah, Of course we're going. Of course we're there. Of course we're going to stay there because it's not to our. Well, it is to our benefit to leave. Because
I'm disappointed in half of America for going for the old senile dude. That's just weird.
Yo, they want to go back to sleep. Yo, do you remember the Matrix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you remember that nigga that wanted to go back to eating steak and like fucking bitches? Yeah, that's half of America right now.
52% of America. It's all the women.
You mean the guy that played Ralphie Cifaretto in Sopranos? Yeah, Joey Pants. Yeah.
That's him. Like yo, that is America right now. They're like, we just want to go back into the pod. You know what I mean? And fucking like, live our life in a dream world and not worry about bullshit. That's what it is.
As he said,
I don't like to dream.
As he said, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Ignorance is kind. Too kind, if you ask me.
That's fucked up. It's fucked up that they got away with blaming Trump for all that fucking nonsense. That's just so crazy.
Yo, look, these companies. Yo, listen. Look. Nobody else is gonna explain this to y'all, and I've explained it like 50 times. I'm gonna keep explaining it. All these companies that make their shoes in Indonesia with these little fucking slave children and shit, they couldn't get their goods back to America without us defending the trade routes, and Trump wasn't gonna do it anymore. Right? They saw themselves losing their ass and losing their business, so they fucking put a battery in the back of all these hoodlums to get in the middle of the fucking street and go fight everybody.
China would be the biggest loser in this one, and plus they're already pissing on Russia's leg right now because they're trying to like dispute some territory, and they're supposed to be cool, but there's a whole issue with India as well. India doesn't like China, but Russia's trying to like play both sides of the fence so they can so India won't move all the way towards the U.S. in the defense. They're like the defense networks or whatever. Like they're trying to play. They're trying to like play their position.
Yo,
they're trying to be friends with other.
Mr. Goatman says Saudi Arabia uses the U.S. military to do their fighting. That's the petrodollar status. They only sell their oil in U.S. dollars, and they get to use our military as they see fit.
Yeah, like in Yemen and all that other shit.
Dude, this has been going on for years, and like nobody's like, again, everybody wants to remain asleep. They want to stay in their little cocoons, and they don't want to deal with the amount of bullshit that comes with actually running a fucking society.
I mean, because they think it's a fantasy. They basically don't think they don't think about what the world. They think about what the world ought to be instead of what the world is. That's the annoying part.
Well, like they no. What they want to do is they want to watch their TVs and they don't want to think about it.
Oh yeah, that's typical bullshit. Oh, it's not in front of me. Don't worry about it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's not happening here.
Bitcoin's the new petrodollar.
Bitcoin is not the new petrodollar, but the new petrodollar is the check system, right, or the chip system, right? Like the clearinghouse international protocol system that they have, where like 97% of all international trade throughout the world, like no matter where the fuck it is, goes through this system where people like somebody in like China wants to trade with somebody in fucking Bahrain, right? Well, the person in Bahrain doesn't have any fucking yuan, and the person in China doesn't have any ruble, right? So like what they do is they just transfer it both to the US dollar, do the transaction, get paid out in fucking dollars, and then they transfer it into their local currency because the US dollar is remotely stable. Right. And we'll continue and that allows us to offload our inflation and to be able to have a secondary US currency market, which maintains demand for our fucking currency, that we don't have to worry about, us standing here being able to pay for bread and shit. Right. Because we can print as much money as we want internationally, right, into the banks and shit, because that doesn't chase bread and it doesn't chase, fucking eggs and cheese. So you don't end up at the grocery store.
Okay. All right. So it's pretty much,
that's how it works. Count anymore. Like
it's pretty much a defense.
I pay in cash places, and people cannot count. So
No,
What?
no, of course they can't count. These are teenagers who were taught math through the fucking what the hell's that thing? Yeah, what the hell's that shit called?
Common Core.
Common Core.
Yeah, or like fucking through fucking American the American Sign Language fucking system and shit. You know what I mean? Which was the dying system.
I handed an old lady at Costco. I handed an old lady at Costco $400, and she told me that I gave her $280. And I said,
Okay, there you go. Something is wrong with her.
It's out of control.
Good evening.
No, but let me hit. Good evening.
Sorry, man. Like, yo, fucking, like, I had to choose somebody. I was like, all right, Joker, I'm gonna holler at you in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got some love. Make sure you'll go check out Full Metal Joker's channel and shit. You know what I mean? He drops videos usually about every 3 or 4 days or whatever. You know what I mean? He got a little channel over there. He does what he does, and he covers the news. If you want to stay informed on some subjects or whatever, you know, you can go over there, check his shit out. Like, yeah, make sure you're most definitely subbed to Adonis Paul. Like, if you're over here, like, Adonis Paul has the best content that YouTube has to offer. Yo, no,
man, I'm here to learn from you, man. You the smarty on nigga over here. I'm just over here trying to learn what the situation is here on the Tom Pinoid channel, man. Don't subscribe to my channel, y'all. You found it right here with Tom P. You don't need anybody else.
Yeah, but let me bring up the Common Core bullshit. You know,
he's a good one. You can go home, ladies. You can go home to your mother. You can go home to your mama right now and be like, I'm bringing home a winner. Check out Pinoid News on YouTube.
You know, Florida dropped the Common Core bullshit, and their education like numbers got better, like math went up. Yeah.
Obviously,
they got rid of it.
Garbage.
Yeah, Adonis Paul. The chance. Problem is, if you bring Tom Pinoid back to your mama might say, "Oh, I know. Oh, nice to see you again."
That's when
Tom
you get little gorilla brothers and sisters, man.
No, the problem
if your mom already knew Tom P, you'd be half gorilla. That's the problem, man. This motherfucker can't not put his dick into something. You got a problem. I'm not gonna lie to you, Tom P. Most of your problems in life right now because your dick gets you in trouble, man.
Hey, the problem is if you bring Tom P to your fucking mama, your mama's gonna be like, bitch, you fucking owe me child support, and you're not gonna see Tom P again.
The whole reason I'm here is because I knew if I didn't come on, Tom P would like hit me up and be like, "You a bitch, man. You need to quit being a little bitch." I feel bad about myself.
The reason why the birth rate is so high is because of Tom right now in America. That's why it's still stings.
That's why the white birth rate's declining, man, because Tom won't fuck white bitches.
Yeah, do your job, man.
As much as
Bring
fucking
the white race.
Yo, I am saving the white race little by fucking little. All right, I got between like 7 and 18 kids, depending on which female you talk to.
This nigga's changing a diaper right now while he's talking to us.
Fucking Pinoy wants to bitch about the welfare state. Like, he's the main contributor to that bitch.
Yo, legit. I'm like, yo. Here's how like fucking like crazy my life is, right? I stopped at the truck stop last night, and I fucking like I was bobtailing, so I didn't have a trailer. So like I just walked in, get a shower at like 10 o'clock this morning, and I'm in the shower, and I completely forgot I had a child support hearing, and I'm talking to these motherfuckers while I'm taking a shit, right? And they're like, when can we expect payment? And I was like, why don't you pick a date so we're both surprised? You know what I'm saying? And the lady laughed. Right? Like, this is not our first conversation. Like, legit.
Like, bitch, you know I sent money.
Yeah.
Sounds like you were about to smash another one. Get another kid in that conversation. You think? No?
Probably already pregnant.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
Like, he just breathes around, bitch. He's like, I'm 6 months pregnant.
It's like he spoke it. Look, it's like he spoke it into words. He brought it into the universe. You're pregnant, bitch.
Like, yo, like bitches be like, man, listen, you know, I'm she's like, I'm infertile, and I'm like, you ain't met me yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, I've literally put sperm inside of a bitch, you know, rebuild the womb. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, they'll be having like a little show and shit, rehabbing the motherfucker. Like, we got to put some cabinets up over here, open up this space, and get some sunlight in. Like, yo, bitches.
Tom P's nut turns bitches into Deadpool.
At the same time.
You straight up turn toes into Deadpool. You can give him a hysterectomy.
Yo, legit. When a bitch has my kid, it comes out like sitting on a sofa, and I mean watching the fucking TV and shit, fucking poster up on the wall.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt the pussy.
Oh man, fucking.
What really bothers the woman in that scenario is getting the Mexicans in to move the sofa.
Hey, they could be Salvadoran. You don't know.
Every bitch is a whore if you catch her on the right day. You know what I'm saying? So that they're really actually into it. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
If they're having a bad day, then you're in luck. Hey, you want to go somewhere? Oh yeah.
Oh, Tom P, are you going to be near Harrisburg tomorrow?
No, tomorrow I will be in Illinois. Why, what's up?
Because there's going to be a Trump protest in front of the state building or something.
In front of the Capitol? There's going to be a Trump protest in front of the Capitol?
I think so. Or either there or one of the electrical.
Wait. What do you mean
counting
Trump
points?
protest? Like there will be like fucking people out there protesting pro-Trump or against Trump?
Pro-Trump.
I mean, I'm
Dingleberry, get your ass down there and do some recording. Send me the fucking video.
They're going to start upping the pressure there. There's going to be not just there, quite a few places, and it's beginning to pop up.
Yeah,
White Tide Broadcasting will be live streaming.
The governor of Pennsylvania has fucked all of us in particularly a bad way. And I'm sure there's a lot of deranged, upset people about it.
I'm just saying, we wouldn't have these problems if there was still a Confederacy.
We wouldn't have these problems if fucking women weren't allowed to vote. Let's be honest here.
Did you see the map of what it would have looked like if women voted? If they just took the women voters, if the whole country is fucking blue. I'm like, and the caption was, do you see what the problem is? And it was some feminist bitch posting this, and I'm all like, yeah, I see what the problem is, but I don't think it's the point you were trying to make.
No, women are naturally communistic anyway. Guys are more capitalistic.
I was fucking talking to a bitch in the chat earlier. I was explaining to her, I was like, yo, look, men make society to protect women and children, right? Y'all live off of what the fuck it is we create.
They don't want that anymore.
We die in the wars. So that's what it is.
They don't want any of that anymore. They want to be a blue-haired CEO, I guess.
We'll see. Well, here's the thing. It's not exactly all their fault. They've been indoctrinated. They've been indoctrinated. You can have it all. You can have a kid. You can own a business.
Hey, Joker, I disagree with that. They've always been like that. They just have to be controlled. That's the whole.
Not exactly, because my grandma wasn't like that. My great grandma wasn't like that. My mama ain't like that.
They were born in different times.
My grandmama ran my grandfather, but she did it in the proper way for a woman to get hers. She was a housewife. Like, she would just be like, she wouldn't, like if she wanted a new appliance, she just would talk and talk about it until the motherfucker broke and bought it. That's what a bitch is supposed to do.
But let me ask you this. When was she born? It all depends on the time she was born. If she was born in the 1930s or something like that, then yeah, she's going to act different. If she was born in the 40s or 40s, maybe 50s, she's going to act different. Now, 60, 70, you're reaching the freaking line.
It's never coming back. It's never coming back.
Okay.
I blame Disney princess films. Disney needs to put out a film where a princess becomes a slave, and at the end of the film, it ends badly for the slave.
Those movies do make bad women. I'll agree with you there. I've seen that shit. I've seen girls grow up. And yeah, women that get into Disney princess shit as a kid, they become thoughts. I swear every time. Swear to God.
Yeah. And you can blame VHS and DVDs for that because they watch it over and over and over again.
Here we are.
No,
I'm supposed to be the hero, but also you're supposed to save me whenever I'm in trouble, and I'm entitled to that shit. Yeah, you ain't lying about that, man. That was very accurate.
But look, it's not that. Look, they were like this from the beginning. They're like basically a fucking either a dog or a child. You just got to freaking discipline them. That's all I'm saying. I know you think of it differently, and I know you think it's kind of weird if it's coming where it's coming from, but that's just how I see it. They just need to be put in their place.
Whoa! Hey, calm down there, MGTOW monk.
Also, this election, you didn't have an attractive man to vote for. So one ticket had a woman on it. So the women who wanted to vote for women had a ticket to vote for.
Well, first off, Kamala Harris is the biggest thought that there is. She fucking slept her way to the Senate seat. So
I know.
She's Willie's side chick. Let's call her that. Willie's side chick.
She ran on open communism.
She ran on open legs. That's what she ran on. Open communism.
Also, she ain't black. She's Indian.
She's not black. She's 1/4 black. That's it. Nothing else. And anybody
Now
who
we
said
we definitely don't need her in the White House, man. So, someone walking around seeing her taking a squat right there in the front lawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man. Yo, look. All right. Yo, the worst motherfucking blacks are the light-skinned motherfuckers. All right, because they feel like they're not black enough, and so like they just go hard in the paint.
No, because to see the difference is the men when they're fucked, the men that get fucked with, they go insane. That's understandable. The girls they think they're like stuck up. I think it's just the women that are like fucking stuck up. The guys you can like be reasonable with them. That's different.
Yo, look, I done posted up AP's fucking channel in the chat. If y'all are not subscribed to Adonis Paul, make sure you get over here and sub to his channel. Legit, man. He has the best fucking content on goddamn YouTube. Like, legitimately, y'all make sure you get your fucking asses over here and subscribe to his fucking channel.
You could have posted the short version of that.
Man, listen, I just grabbed the shit out the motherfucking off the bar, all right, and hit copy because like my shit was dying.
Isn't it just slash Adonis Paul at the moment?
Man.
Or was it slash Adonis Paul live? Or whatever it is.
The live show is on Adonis Paul Live. If you're looking for the TV and movie and pop culture commentary, that's on the main Adonis Paul channel.
Well, this one here's the live joint. Fucking this is the one that like you streamed on like 2 or 3 days ago. So
let me post that.
Yeah, like make sure y'all get over here. And
nice and short, and you can remember it.
I mean, you want to hear some bullshit,
like, yo, it's appreciated for you being over here, man. Just as an in general thing. Legit, like, I'm always appreciative for individuals coming over.
It's my pleasure to be here, man. You want to hear a bullshit ass story, Tom P?
Sure, what up?
So I was up doing the live election coverage last night. Got done at about 2 or 3. Yeah, we both were. Your streams, I went to your stream and it kept playing somebody saying they were leaving over and over. You saw that?
No, not at all, man. Fucking, I let Excel run shit.
YouTube fucked your shit up. Go back and click on that video later. So I went back and tried to watch it. But so I thought I had a dentist appointment this morning. Notice I said I thought I had one at 8 a.m. So I'm up till like 3 or 4. You know what I mean? I lay down, try to get 2 hours of sleep, get up, blast the crust out of my eyes in the shower, all that bullshit. Get down to the dentist office, man, like I'm have some teeth. You know what? They come in, they tell me, man, they're like, nah, you ain't even have to get up. It's tomorrow. So I got to do that same bullshit again tomorrow, man. 8 a.m. Get the fuck up, and like, but it won't be shit tomorrow. Getting up ain't that. Getting up at 8 wasn't the problem. Getting up at 8 after getting drunk till 4 a.m. Like that was.
I see the problem. Yeah, that was the problem. Yeah,
it was election day, man. And I'm glad. Like I walked in, they're like, I have you down for tomorrow, and I was like, all right, cool. And I just walked out because man, my breath, like I had vodka coming out of me. No matter how much, I couldn't even like rinse out my mouth with scope right in the parking lot. Because, like, I wasn't hungover, but, like, a night after you drink, like, you try to, like, touch something to the back of your tongue the wrong way, you'd be out. Yeah. I don't mean, like, I felt fine. It was just, man, it was just a bullshit-ass morning, man. Woke up to find out they just found 200,000 fucking ballots, and all of them were for Joe Biden. I've given up on fighting with it, man. I really have. I just, like, whatever, man. If Trump wins, I'm good with it. If Biden wins, I ain't gonna fucking cry about it.
Look, the reason why I want to vote. Go ahead.
Well, as I sat here and told people on Twitter, like even if Biden wins, best thing to do is to work with your local politicians to make sure that your state is taken care of.
Motherfucker, my local politicians are freaking commie dipshits. I'm in dark blue. I'm not gonna say which state, but it's
New
the DC area. And the DC
Oh,
area.
oh,
And
They're all
yeah.
too.
Well,
yes. So you
they're all
understand my
communists.
pain? You see what I'm dealing with?
well, see, well,
I
well, see, well,
completely
why don't you come down here to the south? You'll be taken care of.
Yo, because he's
Sounds
accustomed to
good.
making a certain
I like
amount
that.
of money, and there's not a fucking chance in the world he can make that down south.
Yeah, I could try.
Why would I pay?
Yeah,
for
but
something
see,
that's
you
gonna
won't be
take
making.
more, you know?
But you won't. Yeah, you won't be paid as much more, but you won't be taxed as much.
I won't need as much more.
And plus, the South, it's not that. No, because I was thinking about moving to North Carolina anyway. Plus, it's cheaper living anyway. So
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
the land.
it's cheaper living, but like, yo, it's
I
much
was
later on the
thinking
wages.
Mexico.
That's the motherfucker
I was
about it.
thinking moving to Mexico.
yeah, I can deal with it, but fuck,
I was gonna
fuck
join the
the DC
cartel.
area. I can't take it anymore. Like
I
plus
feel you.
all the fuck shit. I'm not. Plus, like my family, they're just blind to the fact. Do you see what this nigga's doing? Do you see? Do you, am I the freaking like only one that knows? Like I feel like I'm alone. Knows
Oh,
that
don't
this
worry,
is
it's like that in my family as well. I'm the only one who knows, and I'm not the one living in the States.
And everybody's real mad at you about it.
The cipher thing is accurate, man, where they just want to go back to sleep. It's like a lot of people do feel that way, where they, you know what, it was when you think back to the Obama years before Trump, it makes it look like peacetime. And that motherfucker was blowing up American soldiers in foreign countries with drones. But it seems
Also,
like a
even here.
peaceful time.
But
And
it
people want to go
wasn't-
back. They don't want to think about politics. They just want to go back to business as usual. Just give the whiny babies what they fucking want. Who cares? I'll be dead before it collapses anyway.
What did they say about Rome bread and circuses? I think that's what they said. Yeah, that's what they want. Just give them the bread and
pretty
circuses.
much.
But they
Well,
took
no,
away
like-
the circuses.
Well, here's the thing, right?
It's no
Like,
bread,
it's,
no circus.
well, yo, it's not that. It's not that. What it is like, all right, these individuals here, they don't want to fucking like rock the boat. They just want to retire and fucking live out the rest of their lives and drive their RVs across the country and shit and just be cool and stable. But the bitch is that there's no longer going to be stability. Like, it doesn't matter what they do. There's never going to be normal again.
The plague
Like-
of the boomer.
Whatever normal is, anyway.
Well, no. Think about it like this, right? Once the boomers all start retiring and all that fucking money that they put into the system, the $70 trillion they have sloshing around the markets right now, right? Once all that dries up, where's anybody going to get credit from?
And then there's the whole situation with the student loan debt.
Uh-huh.
Fuck student loan debt. Student loan debt's only like 1.3 trillion. We're talking $70 trillion. Think about this. Think about this one here. Think about the U.S. pension system, right? Like fucking the state pensions. It got so bad in 2016 in Illinois that literally the Powerball lottery left because they were handing out IOUs to the winners.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Like, people went and they won the lottery, they hit the Powerball, whatever, right? And fucking like they went and took a shit in their boss's desk, like, I quit, I'm never working again. They go to pick up their fucking check and it's an IOU, right?
Didn't you? Oh, wait, I think you did didn't you do a video on this? I think you did.
Yes, I did. Yo, I got to keep reminding people, like, I got to keep bringing this shit back up, right? So, like, think about it like this, right? There's $7 trillion before the coronavirus started, right? It was somewhere between 7 and 11 trillion in unfunded liabilities just in the pension system.
They added another 7.
They added another 7. It's probably at 14 to 18 trillion dollars right now that they can't fucking pay, and states can't print their own money.
It's
So what you're saying is Cuomo, in his own special way, was trying to be a hero.
What I'm saying is it's all fucked anyway. like they can't win. Like, you can't win, Rock.
Minus the anti-Semitic
You're
stuff.
60 years old.
Right? Like, yo, math doesn't lie. That's why, like, I do math. Like, it just doesn't lie, right?
I just heard numbers don't lie, but people do. So
Yeah.
that's what
You
my
can't-
coworker said.
Well,
Right,
maybe
like
the
your
next flu will come from America, and this time it will be really lethal, and it'll kill off everyone over 60. And
Where
that
are
will
you
solve
at?
every problem they
that would
have.
be really good for our country. Well, like I got
That would
kicked
be
off,
good for every country.
and the Young Turks done reported on one of the memes I started, where I said that we should be handing out fucking COVID blankets and pillows to the elderly people, right?
Well, a Joe
They would
Biden
fall for
win
that, wouldn't
would
they?
mean
I know.
America would go more towards an EU style government. So I mean,
Yeah,
those who come into
that's when
America
hell is
would
going.
left.
Or we can implement soil and green.
Well, we're not going to move towards an EU style government, right?
Okay.
Because we can't afford it.
Oh, they don't care. They'll try it.
Yeah, we can't afford it.
They'll try it, but it depends. I mean, it depends on how fucking how are they going to take these fucking communists, the communist wing of the Democratic Party seriously. I mean, they all are, but I'm saying the most radical element, like the dumb bitch, the AOC, and
Communism's heavy. It's heavy.
By the way, there's going to be an extra 2 or 3, or even maybe 4 more of those idiots being added to the
yes,
AOC squad.
They're
Two of
right.
them are confirmed to have won.
the dumb thought squad. Yeah.
Except one of them's a bloke.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
They
Not
add
really.
some.
Oh,
What do you
so
mean
they're
not really?
adding a cuck to the thought squad. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta add Cuck. Cuck just makes things better. At least he'll be doing the work.
he's gonna be carrying all their fucking shit.
Yeah. By the way,
Snoop.
a bunch of gun-toting women on the Republican side won seats yesterday as well. We're up
literally
by 6 or 8, I think.
I don't care. They're
Don't
just
care.
they're
Yeah,
just
they'll be the shock troops against AOC.
They're not going to be the shock troops against AOC. They're still going to vote for free shit.
Oh, we'll see.
and you guys gotta know, females haven't. Go ahead.
I'm having a hard time not going for the chaos vote because like, what else are we gonna do? Like, I don't know.
I mean, you look, man. You just have to say. You remember God of War, that end of the trailer where Kratos says, "There'll only be chaos." Let's just do that. Embrace the chaos. Just let it in. Let it in.
Like I don't understand. Like, no. All right, here's where I am. I don't want any females elected to office in general. Like, they're just as bad. Just like I hate that eye patch cocksucker down in Texas. Right?
Yeah, that guy sucks. Fuck
What's
that
wrong
guy.
with him? No, but
Oh, Crenshaw, fuck
Well,
Crenshaw,
what's
man.
wrong?
We hate him too.
Yo,
He's a plant, by the way.
A motherfucker
What's wrong with him?
comes from Texas and
Yeah,
starts
Joe.
going against the Second Amendment. Fuck that guy.
what? Seriously?
Senator
Yeah.
G.I. Joe. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
The motherfucker was
I used to be in the military, so everything I say is right. I'm like, all right, hold up, career veteran. You just chill out with that fucking shit. Maybe when you were in the military, the shit you said was right, but now you're out here in the real world with us, and you're fucking wrong.
I mean, suckers. I mean,
Well, we need to take away
circumstances.
this gun and this gun and this gun because things are getting out of control. I'm like, hey, you aren't in Iraq anymore. You can't take people's shit away. Fuck you.
No guns. Don't take away any guns. What the fuck is wrong with him?
Remember when he bolstered his credibility by he got mocked on an SNL? Surprise, surprise! I think that was a deliberate incident. He then went on to SNL and got an apology live from the guy who criticized him and made him look really good. That's when I knew that guy was a plant.
Yeah.
I expect more from people who are veterans, but now I'm just saying, they're just red like us.
I don't know any veterans that agree with him. He's an outlier. He's out for a political career. He doesn't give. He will vote. He will go as far as he can while still grabbing mainstream votes. If it appears to him that he can get away with taking away bump stocks, but he can still maintain his Republican audience, then he's going to do that. He's going to try to pull some from the Democrats to his side too. He's not a statesman. He's a fucking career politician.
Yep.
And career politicians will do what they always historically have done. They will fucking lie and say whatever they have to do and straddle that side and straddle both sides of the fence and fuck people over as long as they think they can get a vote or two extra from it.
It's like the voter is a bitch that he slaps around and lies to and cheats on her and all that shit. And in the end, when he leaves the voter, he'll try to reel them back in again, and then the voter just comes back. It's sad. It's sad and annoying.
And the thing that irks me about these individuals that sit here that want to ban this gun and ban that gun, if they really listened and paid attention to the forefathers, they wanted the American citizen to be just as armed as the military.
They're going to look at you and say that was 200 years ago. Those guys were slave owners, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck if they were slave owners, personally. They were trying to get rid of it. So why are you bringing that up? Like, those motherfuckers, having a conversation with people about rights and shit, it's like trying to like walk through a brick wall.
I know.
I have a question. Do you think
Like I found TFM's argument's the best one when you start arguing rights. Right?
Do you think the
like
leftists
rights had to match with responsibilities?
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why
the leftists remember what were you saying?
The 5th of November, they're gonna take over buildings tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. They're cultists.
Let them do it. Let them have the buildings. Take the fucking buildings. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't care.
Let them freaking do what they do. And this is speaking from I work for the county myself. All the bullshit. This is just the freaking liberal bullshit that I hear. Oh, that, I don't like him. The freaking Trump syndrome. It's just
Trump derangement syndrome.
Trump derangement syndrome. Orange man bad. Blah blah blah. I just wish it would stop. And the fact that I work around 95% women.
Do you think there's gonna be Trump riots, like Black Lives Matter riots?
No, they'll do it anyway. They'll do it anyway because people don't like the fact that so many people voted for him.
I hope there's Trump riots. I think that would be awesome.
I'd be like, motherfucker,
they need some retribution.
Motherfucker, you won. Shut up.
I'm just joking, by the way.
No, I know you are.
But... Again, Americans are fat, lazy, worthless fucks, and they're not gonna fight for shit. It is what it is. All right, they're not gonna fight. They're not gonna stand up. They're not gonna even. Look, legit. You could literally tell Americans, "Yeah, we stole the election. What the fuck you gonna do about it?" And they'll just stand there and look at you like, oh, "Okay," and they'll fucking go on. That's why, like, all these dudes, they stood here and said they're gonna mutilate your sons and cut their penises off, right? If they say they want to at 6 years old, and nobody stood up and bombed the building, not one person.
Well, they don't care.
You got him there.
Well,
to be fair, this nigga just said.
Well, they'll riot for the
to be
Dodgers,
fair, Pinoy.
but they're not gonna riot.
To be sorry. To be fair, Pinoy, the kid was white, and they don't care about white kids or just kids in general, unless it works to their works to a political gain or whatever, makes them look good.
You understand, this is what I'm just showing you examples. Legitimately, dudes are being thrown out of their fucking houses and raped financially, and literally thrown in jail and fucking raped in mass. All right. And you're standing here going, oh man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna fight back. I'm gonna kill myself. That's how fucking weak and soft American men are.
By the way, my mom works in child support, so I went into that office enough times to see, what the fuck is this? And then there was one old bitch that her daughter went off into the military, right? 19 years old. This bitch still going to the office. Bitch, get out of the office. She went. No more welfare. No more freaking No more taking money from your baby father. He don't even like you anyway. You look like a man anyway. I don't understand that.
1 in 4 males in my city was in the county prison for fucking child support, and no one rioted.
I'm surprised it's not even. I'm surprised it's that low. I thought it would be higher than that.
Hopefully,
You know my thoughts on that shit.
A few more normies. Just wake up a couple.
Yes, we do.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, but look, again, they're not gonna fight. No one's gonna stand up. Everybody's like, I had somebody in my comment section today talking about, oh man, fucking what happens when the Americans fight? What? Dumb fuck.
Man.
Americans ain't gonna fight for shit. All right, Americans are fucking lazy, worthless fucks, and all they care about is drinking beer and watching NASCAR.
That's the thing, man. People aren't going to fight a war when they have shit to lose. Wars aren't started by people with iPhones. Well, they are started by the rich people, but they aren't a revolutionary war. Yeah, it's not started by people with iPhones, driving nice cars, with a financing plan and all this shit with good credit. These people don't start fucking wars.
No,
they don't pick up their gun and go, you know what? I guess I'm just going to have to go die and throw away my family and my life and everything that I fucking worked for because it's that important. You'll never see that happen in a country as spoiled as ours. The spoiling's got to go away. A couple generations of people fucking starving will be ready to kill people in the street and take a country back like we used to. But until then, bunch of shit talking, man. Bunch of people talk, but you ain't doing nothing. What are y'all doing? Nothing.
It has to be at their doorstep. That's fucking why. You have to fucking be right there. But even then, they'll probably start crying. They say, what are we gonna do? Grab something and fucking stab him.
Just wait till you get rolling blackouts across the country once California's way of doing things is applied everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Then people will start
when it starts hitting middle class business owners. Exactly. When that starts shutting down the middle class business owners' businesses, that's when they'll take notice.
All hell will break loose.
You lose electricity, you lose civilization. That's how it goes.
Really think that we're gonna let go of all those fracking fields and all that oil and fucking natural gas money that's coming in?
Yes, they will. Absolutely.
They will never let go of that. It's
never
going to happen.
I was wondering what, with Pennsylvania.
Obama did it he signed a document and it was done. They've done it before. They've done it with coal. They'll do it again with fracking, and they'll do it in mining and everything. They will do it. They're doing it in Europe. They will do it to you. Do not be under any illusion on this.
Yeah, I got to come in on that one, man. Europe is a good crystal ball to see what Democrats want for America in 10 to 15 years, and I have seen that historically, even in my lifetime. The issues that we're facing today is what I heard my friends in Europe bitching about 15 years ago.
Europe is fucked beyond belief. Especially France. France is France is the first one. France is the first one to fall. Then Sweden. Because people say Sweden
is always the first one to fall.
Well, right now they're in a competition who got the worst Muslims. France, Germany, Austria, Sweden.
France is garbage
UK.
Because the people of France are garbage, all right? French people are fucking trash, all right? Legitimately. Think about it like this. These motherfuckers protested until they got the right to never be fired. And then when their economy collapsed, they fucking protested because their economy collapsed. They're dumber than a bag of hammers. I don't feel bad for one of them. I hope they all die in a fire. Fuck France. All right.
France has a normal number of people who will protest for any reason. Just any reason.
By the way, Germany spent $7 trillion on fucking on green energy, right? They now have 7% green energy.
Fucking Angela.
65% of all of Germany's energy comes from coal.
Mm-hmm. Because they shut down the nuclear plants.
Merkel needs to go.
Yep.
I mean,
France is building nuclear plants.
Because the Germans won't, so they're going to be powering Germany and everybody else.
You know, India is doing thorium reactors, right? You know it's gonna happen, right? They smart. They're finally seeing the way.
They've got a couple of those
Hey,
in
shit.
Denmark
They
as
come
well.
over
the
here on an
experimental ones.
H-1B visa or a student visa. They go to school. They learn everything. They're Indians are. Let me give them credit where credit's due. They are smart because they will come over here, take all of our knowledge and resources for free, and then go back to India and give them nuclear technology. People still gonna be shitting in the street, but yeah, those motherfuckers are good. They're gonna pull some shit.
They have an 84. They have like what, an 84 IQ, like right around blacks, but they fucking over succeed past us, and it's funny.
They
I'm
just
like,
don't commit crime.
What are you fucking
When's the
talking
last
about?
time you saw an Indian gangbanger?
What the fuck do you mean they over succeed past us?
They
Nigga,
do.
Them niggas shit in the
Just-
streets and right on
No, no,
top
no.
of the
No, no,
fucking
no, no.
train.
No,
Do you know
no,
which
not
po-
you.
Indians
You,
are
not
the
you.
only population that Jews bitch about because they're doing better than Jews?
That's
in
what I
America.
In
mean.
America?
In America, yeah, in America,
Right.
in
Yeah,
New
because
York
they
in
work.
particular. Yeah,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because
they do
work.
over succeed. I agree completely.
Well, they work, they maintain the nuclear family, they don't fucking get divorced, and they stand
Yeah.
here and keep their fucking shit in the house. It's not that difficult to do.
They got a community.
Apparently, it is for the rest of America.
Oh yeah, because women are interested in dragging the police in every conversation you have with them.
Well, and
Like, the dumbass thing is, you realize that the police is gone. You can't call the police on your baby father for telling you what to do. You're done. If you hit him, you realize he can just knock you in the next week or kill you.
Again,
Yeah.
like legit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't keep shit in the house, all right? We don't keep shit inside of the family. We don't share shit with our offspring. We don't do anything we're supposed to do. All right, we let women run our fucking country into the goddamn dirt and destroy all of our fucking families. And here we are today.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's that fucking simple. You know, it's that fucking basic. But nobody wants to have this conversation. Why? Because of the fact that, like, nobody wants to go, man, maybe my mom is a piece of shit. Maybe my girlfriend is a piece of shit. Maybe my sister is suspect. All right? Nobody wants to have that conversation.
Maybe that's not my nephew.
Jonathan Leibowitz, repeal the 19th. I'm with your ideology. Let me make sure this nigga got a motherfucking wrench. Right? Like,
That's harmful. Hey, Pinoy, that's harmful ideology right there. Who hurt you?
I know. Yo, Ben Skubalewski, man. Hey, let me give you a wrench. This is a wrench, no state. Everybody gets a wrench. That way, no one can be motherfucking silenced in my motherfucking chat. All right, because everybody has the right to say whatever the fuck it is they goddamn want, and freedom is motherfucking important. Jonathan, welcome, my brother. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? You know the deal. God damn it. Seeing a lot of new faces out here.
Not bad.
Yo, man, I had 50 at one point. We are getting it done tonight. All right, fire the fuck up.
And people need you out here, Tom P. Man, there's a whole working class that is just like me and you. That nobody, you can't go anywhere and find them speaking because most of the lower middle class, they don't spend their time on the internet telling people about their problems. You know what I mean? Like breaking that, you just can't find it. People need you right now, Tom P.
Yeah, we don't have time. We don't have time to
I'm
be
fucking
on
here.
the
I've been here and I will continue to be here. I got time, legit. That's the thing is, like, I'm on the road and I'm sitting here in some fucking place or whatever the case might be, right? And, like, I will stand here and spread the motherfucking message out and bring you proper knowledge and arm you with the information you need to spread this information far and fucking wide. By the way, AP, have you ever seen a video? It's a Gundam made with fucking about Tinder and the pedophiles.
Nah,
I'm gonna have to show you some shit, bro. Like, it'll ruin your life.
I don't know if I want to see any Tinder pedophilia, man.
No.
Can you just tell me about it?
I mean, it's going that. I mean,
wait. Let me tell my mans about this, right? So here's what happened. These guys on Tinder decided to, like, run like a social experiment, right? What they did is they found, like, some model looking pictures of a dude, right? You know, six packed out, you know, fucking all like ripped and chiseled and tan, blue eyes, you know, like fucking Justin Bieber haircut, all that bullshit, right?
Right.
And then what they did was they took the profile and said that, like, the dude was convicted of rape of a child, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like fucking, they didn't give the age, so they can give the age like when the fuck, you know what I mean, the females hit him up. And like legitimately, this dude got more pussy on Tinder from good looking bitches than anybody I've ever seen. And they were comparing them like stealing candy bars and shit to him raping a child, saying that they're both criminals and that motherfucking they're gonna stand here and they want him to come the fuck over, handing out their fucking address and phone number to the dude.
Yo, Pino, let me tell you what that is.
Makes me want to have a talk with my kid, man. Be like, hey, we need to have an important talk. It's going to be a mature discussion about these pedophiles out here. All right, like,
you know what that's called? Hybristophilia. Same thing with Ted Bundy. Girls were freaking falling for this motherfucker. I was like scratching my head. Why would you realize this motherfucker was killing women all over the
You know what it's called?
Right?
Do you know what it's called? It's called hypergamy.
It's called hypergamy, but it's the other thing.
It's called hypergamy
or whatever. Yeah, I know it's hypergamy.
Yo, I've seen females in real life leave their husband and kids for a pedophile.
Yeah,
legit. Like, yo, I've seen it in real life.
And they don't care. And he's known.
Yep. Yep. I've seen bitches get knocked up from pedophiles who they knew were fucking kids at that moment. I saw a bitch have a kid with a dude who legitimately gave the clap to a fucking 8-year-old.
Oh God!
So I heard about that one, man. I heard about that one. Yeah, I forget when and where that happened, but I do remember that circumstance and being like a little appalled. I believe is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. Yeah, well, the U.S. is going that direction.
That's real shit. Like, yo, and we can't control them. I get shit. I legitimately caused 5 streams on goddamn YouTube because I said maybe if your bitch has a motherfucking maybe if your bitch has a heroin addiction, you know what I mean, or develop some type of fucking problem, maybe you should be able to chain her to the fucking radiator, right? You know what I'm saying, to save your fucking family and shit. And motherfuckers go, you can never take away females' rights. You can never take away their freedom.
Okay, well, what about if they explain it to them? And I don't even know why I'm saying this. You explain to them, well, what if they take your rights away? Well, I'm okay with that.
They have no problem raping you. Like, they don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and I'm cool with that. Like, I don't want to be a female, right? I don't want to be treated that way. Like, yo, what I want is like fucking rights to match responsibilities and motherfucking goddamn authority and shit. Like that's what's supposed to happen.
We all do, and it's not reality,
right? Like, yo, this is the fucking problem. Legit, I got literally berated. I got brigaded so hard on Twitter that my name trended one time because I told a bitch to close her legs.
Look, Penoid, all those guys.
That's outrageous.
The kids are not theirs.
Legit, I told a single mom to close her legs and got brigaded on Twitter so hard my name was trending.
How dare you?
Right? I am legit. I am blocked by the skeptic community on Twitter, right? Blocked by all of them. Because they had, wait. They had a meeting about little old me with my like 1,100 subs at that point, right? They had a meeting about me. Sat down, had a conversation, and decided I'm an asshole, and they're all gonna block me, right? Like, because I refused to fucking kiss the ass of these fucking broads.
Susan, have you heard? He said he wants to repeal the 19th. It's absurd.
That was good.
And by the way, I am fully behind fucking Biden winning today. It's gonna open up a giant hole on YouTube where all these Trumpster channels used to be.
I hope things don't get more tight on YouTube, man. It's tight enough for me right now. I'm right on that edge. They're gonna take my channels, man.
Yeah, you're in bad shape. I should. I'm gonna have to stick on my mentality.
What's going on with the BitChute thing? Is BitChute done?
No, they're back up. No, they're back up. It was just a temporary thing.
They got DDoSed really badly. It wasn't infrastructure being shut down.
I was pissed because I was gonna look for some because like all my favorite channels, I gotta go on there.
They were still up about 6 hours ago. I mean, it lasted like 2 hours last night.
What happened?
It's very strange.
The DDoS, they got DDoS massively, and
What is
somehow
it?
They announced on Twitter that they got
massive
for-
distributed denial of service. It's basically when you flood a site with requests. Basically their internet pipes got so full that nothing else would go through.
Oh,
Okay. Bitch made motherfuckers.
It's what you used to do with the low orbit iron.
That's what I did to Kimber's website
15 years ago.
yo, did that
Where-
bitch kill herself, man? Like fucking, you said, rest in peace, Kimber. What the
Oh
fuck?
no,
happened?
she just finally got yeeted off Twitter. Like she had 2 Twitter accounts and now both of them are gone. Now she's just terrorizing people on Facebook. Her personal page had like 400 and something, it had 512 followers the other day when she was stuck on Facebook. Now she's down to like 450. People on Facebook aren't going to take that flooding my feed with that crazy bullshit. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of a Twitter thing you can pull off, but on Facebook, man, that's all motherfuckers going to see. They're going to unfollow you, especially because it's Kimber. Nobody likes her.
Maybe
just
she'll
like
go on
turned
Parler.
into a bunch of groups.
Normal people fucking don't give a fuck and they walk away if they get removed off something. But that's just me.
Well, yo, it depends. It depends, man. It really does. It depends. Like, if you get yeeted off of like fucking Twitter, like you're gonna try to get back on, right? Because like for a motherfucker like me or AP, like that's how we distribute.
Yo, you need to be on there,
right? You know, like I need a way to distribute shit. Like fuck, that's like if they yeeted me off of fucking Discord, like I'd feel some sort of kind of way, like motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, I'm just kind of there. Like the reason I got back on Twitter was to make fun of Kimber. And now it's kind of turned into to put videos out and let people know where my videos are because I'm always on one channel or another, different channels.
I don't even remember.
Palace, this and that.
Yeah.
I don't even remember my fucking password to that bitch, to be honest. I haven't gone in there in the last 5 years.
Yo, I have a Twitter. It's only on my laptop because I forget the password on my phone. Like, and like
There's a
both
lot of
of
fucking
mine
social
got
media
rocked.
I'm on.
Like both of mine got rocked. Fucking like didn't even give me a fucking reason for my last one at all. They were just like, yo, no more motherfucking Twitter for you. And I was like, motherfuckers. And I went to Gab for like 10 minutes and realized that shit's hot garbage. And then
Yeah, no, I can't do Gab, dude. Like that's like Scooby's on Gab. You know what I mean? Like it's just a play. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's that place Scooby can thrive.
Yo, it's like mush in a Bronx Tale and shit. Just rip the tickets up, throw them the fuck away. That nigga bet the horse. Like, yo, there's no chance you're winning.
You can say all kinds of racist shit on Gab, but you can't do this. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I literally don't care about that, right? You know, it's just the fact that like
No,
if
I don't
Scooby's
care. I
on
don't care either. I'm just saying you could say all this, but you can't say this.
I
That's the
literally
annoying part.
don't fucking care, right?
Gab's just kind of a hug box, man, and there's got to be some adversarial shit in my Politico posting. I've got to have an adversary.
there needs to
You can't just be people like being like, yeah, man, it's no fun.
There needs to be several. There needs to be several options when it comes to social media. Anyway, competition.
That's right. You can diversify your bonds. I agree. There needs to be other social media platforms, but on the other hand, though, man, who wants another one? Because I got 5 different ways people can DM
Look
me.
at our choices.
Motherfuckers always bitching, I can't get a hold of you because I didn't check my DMs on Gab. You know what I mean? Like I got like so many private messengers, man. Fuck that shit.
How many of them were tits?
I got tits on all of them, man.
Okay, then. Okay.
I get sent a lot of titties, man, for a cartoon. You'd be surprised. Like it's weird. Like people are like, I like your cartoon. Look at these titties. I'm like, oh shit. Thanks.
Yeah.
See, Leaf's asleep, so I can talk that
like,
shit.
man, it's just I can talk that shit. He's like, oh man, fuck, I get a lot of goddamn bitches out here. Shit, man, fucking like, don't tell that fucking bro that. that bitch will hit me with the jolly green penis and shit.
If you know what keeps you from getting in trouble when you're young? If some bitch tricks you and gets her friend to hit on you, and then you fall for that bait, and then both them girls turn on you real quick. This other bitch pops up out of nowhere like a goddamn, like it is a cartoon, like just out of a garbage can. Like, I saw that. This was all a trick to find out if you would. See, that's what keeps the motherfucker in line. Bitches hit me up like, "Hey, are you around the Houston area?" I'm like, "Nah, that's all kayfabe. I live in like Alaska." I'm like, nah.
Have you ever tried to pull that one to fuck off though? Like, have you ever like tried to turn that in your fucking general vicinity?
Nah, nigga. Like when I get caught doing some shit like that, I just run. I'm just like, just like,
yo, look,
like Chef when he saw Cartman in the Klan outfit, just like I'm off stage left, gone.
Right. Like I had a bitch pull up one time when I had another bitch at the crib, right? You know what I mean? And fucking like they both came to fuck outside, right? And like I tried to like turn it into a threesome, but it just did not work out. Right.
Did you release fucking in the bushes somewhere, or
I've had
just
angry men try to come to my house because of what happened to their wives or girlfriends before, but I'm like, I've never had two women. I've always been good enough in my younger days when I would carouse in such a manner. I was always good enough to keep bitches from like one group, and like you never do two in the same social group.
You kept them in a separate city.
Yeah, well, not separate cities, but like just separate people that didn't know one another.
I thought I was gonna get into a threesome once, and it was just a chick that I fucked before tricking me into fucking one of her friends.
Threesomes are overrated.
She had
like,
pussy.
Yeah, you got to do more work.
It's something you should do just to like prove you're a man and you can pull that kind of shit off and you got that kind of mind power on a bitch. But then like it is threesomes are overrated.
They opened the door. Almost had it, but somebody opened the fucking door. When I lived in,
I used to have a threesome every night, right? Like I was just like normal for me for a long time.
Nigga, I can't even talk myself into a one-some these days, dude.
Shit. Well, like nowadays, like I can get laid. Like, yo, fuck, I got a bitch, I get laid. It's not that difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like I could pull extra pussy if I want to, but it's just I'm just not interested.
You mean in every city you pull up at?
No. But you never get pussy on the road, like, because you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Like I'll tell you what, I was riding the Greyhound home one time from fucking Memphis, like when I first got my license and shit. My first got my CDL, because like they sent, like I was supposed to get a truck in Memphis, but like then they sent me the whole way back to Harrisburg to get my truck. And I was on a Greyhound coming back, and one of the stops was in Lexington, Kentucky. And I'll never forget this. I had a midget try to fuck me in a fucking men's bathroom at a Greyhound station, right?
Like a male midget?
No, like a female midget.
Oh, yeah, you should have done that, though.
How was it?
No, you have to fuck a midget at some point.
Yo,
I have fucked midgets before.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is this was like a random midget at a bus station. I feel like that's like eating the egg salad sandwich out of a gas station motherfucking vending machine.
Yeah, no. That's not
totally worth it.
That's not the type of midget you want. But if you've never fucked a midget before, I'd say, hey, you have to go for it. You're obligated as a man.
That's on my bucket list anyway.
That's like an Asian bitch. Like I got an Asian bitch when I was like 15, right?
Bitches are like Pokemans, you know what I mean? You gotta catch them all. You gotta have at least one of every one, like midget and Asian. You know what I mean? A black chick.
HJ, because I guess he was going on.
Hey, wait a minute. Did you say Pokemans? Or you say
Pokemans? Yeah, Pokemans.
Good. Try all the flavors of the rainbow.
Yeah, like like you got to run through them. Like the only thing I haven't done yet is an Indian bitch.
You'll get it.
I got one, man. I got one of those, dude. I wish it was like baseball cards we could trade up so you could have one too. But yeah, no, her name was Shelpa. Yeah, I remember that because we used to call her Chupacabra because she sucked dick. The Shelpa sucker, yeah, like because she sucked dick.
Oh shit! Like yeah, see, we didn't have any. Like we had no Indians around when I was a kid, right? Like there were just no Indian bitches our age around, so like we couldn't pull any of them. But I did pull Chinese bitches, Spanish bitches, black bitches, Puerto Rican bitches, fucking Cuban bitches, Colombian bitches,
Puerto Rican bitches are crazy, man.
Puerto Rican bitches are fucking bananas, like legit. You know what I'm saying? Like they be coming to the motherfucking like to the fucking job and shit. You know they're not fucking cool, right?
Look, man, I was fucking with this Puerto Rican bitch. I was probably about like 20, 21 years. No, I was 21 because we had the bar in the house, so I was like 21, 22 years old, and her ass, this bitch right here, and it didn't occur to me until years later how weird this was, man. Because at the time I was getting laid and I was young, so I wasn't really listening to what she was saying. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But like this bitch said weird shit. Like one time, like we're about to get down and she's trying to do the dirty talk thing, and she tells me her dad taught her how to treat a man. And I'm thinking, you know, my young self, I'm sitting here thinking about like, all right, so you mean like cooking and shit. I don't know why you're bringing that up while we're fucking. But now that I'm grown, I'm like, oh, are Puerto Ricans like that?
Yo, every race is like that. Depending
No,
on
my
the bitch.
race ain't like that. I don't. That don't go down
So
in my house.
fuck out of here, dude. Like, yo, I'll be real with you. All right, let me tell this story here. Fucking, I was riding my bike home and I had like one pedal because I had gotten hit by a car on this bike and shit, right? And so like I lost the pedal, right? And fucking, so I was riding that bitch like a scooter back towards the crib, and this fat bitch done picked me up. Now the fat bitch was my buddy's motherfucking sister and shit, right? And
I got that card. I got that card too, man.
yeah, but you didn't get paid to do it though, right?
Oh no, man, that's a bonus.
Right, I got paid to fuck this bitch for a while because
I got free cocaine.
Because my buddy wanted to stop fucking her.
Wow. I've never been put on that mission to fuck your friend's girlfriend so he can get rid of her. That's something you do to women at work, though.
That's like a
no. This was his sister.
What was he was dating his sister? Oh man, nah, come on, man.
I mean, I'd be like,
Tom Beach, Kentucky's fucked up, man. The rest of the world ain't like that. Don't tell that story no more, man.
Like, yo, legit, man. Like, yo, fucking, like, yo, it is like that in a lot of places.
It's not. Now, Robert, man.
Yo, it is like that in a lot of places. Like, legit, like, yo, there's a lot of these places where motherfuckers is walking around, like, yo, and you're like, man, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, them motherfuckers, like, that bitch done fucked her motherfucking brother and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I've ran into like 4 or 5 or 6 of these bitches. Right?
I don't think we've addressed the fact that you got run the fuck over in the beginning of the story.
Yeah,
like, yo, like, all right. I got hit by this
her brother.
Yo, I got hit by this car. I was going down the street and like fucking I was riding and then my fucking chain popped and the bike hit me from behind and like ran over me and I fucking like kicked myself out from underneath of the fucking car and shit, right? And fucking like I got up and I had a broken hip and a broken collarbone and like 4 broken ribs on my left hand side. Damn. And like I chased the car down, but like it didn't stop. And then like I fell the fuck over and woke up in the hospital.
I'm more impressed you could fuck your friend's sister with broken ribs.
Like, yo, I was getting it done. Well, not this was like I didn't fix the bike. It was like 3 or 4 months later that I had not fixed the bike.
Pedal on that motherfucker.
Yeah, like yo, it was good going downhill, nigga. Like,
see what Pinoy's saying is sex is the ultimate painkiller.
Right. Like, yo, like, let me tell you something. Like, the worst bone you can break is your collarbone. I've broken almost every bone in my body. I'll be real. There's nothing worse than the collarbone. Like,
shit,
yo,
I've only broken my toe.
Yo, I'll be real with you. Like, yo, your fucking collarbone, like, legit, because it's such a small, little, tender, tiny fucking bone and shit, and it's so light. Every time it moves when it's fucking broken, like, it feels like somebody's just stabbing you in your fucking, like, neck. It's fucking terrible. Because, like, its location and shit. Yo, it's fucking awful. Like, you know, it dropped me a couple of times. Like, I fucking, like, because they put me on these fucking codeine joints, and like I was trying to walk up the fucking steps, and like you'd miss a step, and you'd reach to grab for the banister and shit with the fucking broken arm or your broken collarbone, and like you'd fucking reach for it, and you go and you fucking hit the deck and shit, like you're all fucked up in the game.
Did you have a retarded kid in your neighborhood you used to beat up?
2 of them.
Oh yeah, two tards. I just beat the whale on those motherfuckers, make them bleed like every week or so.
No. Like, yo, every once in a while, like them motherfuckers would come around and fuck some shit up, and like, you know, what I mean, you had to toss them a beating.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna say we. I must have misspoke. I've heard of people that when they had a tard in the neighborhood, the tard would walk around being a tard, and you just like roll up on him and fuck his shit up real quick. About once a week or so, you see him walking down the street, going to the store to get an ice cream, and just beat the shit out of him. I would never do something like that.
Yo, Silver Eagle, I legitimately watched a bitch who looked like a goldfish get peanut butter licked off her vagina by her dog.
Yeah, wait a minute. Are you talking about that blonde bitch that says that?
Nah,
that
she sucks the dog's dick. I've heard of this one though, man. Like this, I got an ex-girlfriend who was she was hitting me up a couple years back and talking about she left a man because he was into freaky shit like that. She's ghosted him. He kept asking her to let the dog eat peanut butter off her Smith.
Look, I'm not against bestiality, but please,
What?
just
What the fuck?
don't.
Wait, hold on. We need to explore this. How you gonna start up a sentence with "I'm not against bestiality"?
Yeah, look, I will second his shit. As far as I'm concerned, whatever you do in your house, as long as you're not fucking a kid, I don't care.
Nah, man, I got a no kids, no animals policy that we go by.
I just don't care, right? Like if with the animal thing, like no kids, but I don't care about the animal thing. Like whatever you do is your business.
Like, stay away from my dog. That's all I want. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay away from my dog.
Nobody here is fucking animals, right?
No.
All right, then.
No.
Yeah, okay. We can have an intellectual discussion about it, I guess.
Wasn't there a chick on
Except that
Instagram who tried to marry her dog?
Yeah, there's a few of them out there.
In like Canada or somewhere where it nearly got legal or something stupid.
Objective,
man.
Canada. Come on, man. It's Canada.
I don't know. I guess she was one hell of an attention seeker.
My nigga, there's some sentiments I just cannot co-sign. I have to disagree with you on the animal thing. I'm gonna go ahead, even if it means I got to put that much more effort into hating shit. I got one more thing to be against. I'm gonna go ahead and be against it.
Yeah,
I don't care for it. I just don't want to see it.
I don't think Jesus. I don't think it's something Jesus wants me involved in.
I don't think anybody wants to be involved in it. No creed, no nothing.
Yo, prime mover, like TFM does at the point, every woman who owns a big dog is probably fucking you.
Every woman that rides horses is probably fucking the horse in some degree.
Yo, I feel you.
Yeah.
Like I feel you.
You know where I'm getting to this, right?
Yeah. Yo, one clinic said 1 out of every 200 women they pat smear had dog semen in their vaginas. Like there we go, bro. Like yo, it is what it is.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Come again? Well, I missed that.
Hang on, let me put that one up on screen here. Hang on a minute.
Sure.
Look, yo, there you go.
No.
Now the source on this is Super Duper Swagga Scoopa. So, like,
this nigga's reliable. Yo, this is one of my
he's good. All right,
yo, he's reliable. Like legit, I'll co-sign him.
And the fact that he has a Squidward smiling, that makes him even more reliable. You know how it is.
That nigga's reliable. Like, yo, get nothing misunderstood. Like that, this nigga is a fucking stand-up dude.
All right,
He's not. Yo, he's that dude. Like, I trust the guy. Right? Like, real shit. I trust him. He's black pilled as fuck. But like, yo, I trust him.
That's like
I almost spit out my
God.
water, dog, man.
I mean, watch out.
We all learned something today, you know.
So wait, all right, hold up. Between me and Tom P and at least one other person here, that's got to cover 200 women. Which one of us fucked the dog fucker? Which one do you think it was?
I don't know. I don't know.
For sure.
Yeah, Tom P got her.
Like, yeah, for sure.
He's like, for sure. Yeah, that was me. All me.
I've only fucked 9 women, including my wife, so I don't know. Ex-wife. Let me rephrase it.
I'm somewhere around like 67, 68 bitches, something like that.
Yeah, I'm in the higher few digits, probably somewhere around Tom P there.
Yeah.
You putting in work, Tom. Shit.
Yo, I put in a lot of work as a pup, you know what I mean? Then I had like a little bit of like a whore phase fucking when I got divorced, you know.
I'll do it. I'll do it. You spend a lot of time in bars after you get divorced, man. It's unavoidable.
Yo,
I mean,
Evil Dad Ed, legit, man. I have, like real shit, man. I got a video, and like we may end up reacting to that video. I may end up reacting to that video on motherfucking on OBS, or like on one of my videos or some shit, just because like I want all of y'all to see how dark it fucking gets. Real shit.
Yo, dark.
Like I don't think motherfuckers understand how bad the females of our fucking species are.
Nah, man, I don't know. We should watch it right now, live.
I can't do it on fucking Streamlabs or StreamYards.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, but we already kind of know how dark they can get. I mean, you got bitches smothering their babies to take power.
Bitches do tend to like. Not only are they the leading cause of matricide, or what is it, filicide, when you kill your own child.
Yeah.
But all they care about is abortion. Ask a woman like, what? Okay, I'm interested in women's issues. Okay, what's women's issues? Explain it to me. Abortion, abortion, abortion.
Oh, so killing baby. You can't give it away. You have to sacrifice.
They got to know they can kill that fucking baby. Worst comes to worst, they can kill that motherfucking baby.
Here's a stat for y'all niggas. Y'all want to hear a great stat I learned the other day? Right,
Let's
this
hear
is
it.
an amazing stat. Over 400,000 children a year are put into foster care.
See, that would be. You look, and I know the state fucks up kids, but at the same time, actually, I heard about Germany. They used to give children to the pedophiles until the 1970s. That's another.
Same thing in Switzerland.
Same thing in Britain.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Europe.
Should I start adopting kids and building an army of based kids?
Tom P, you can show us a video. You just have to use share screen in Streamlabs if you're doing it on a computer.
No, it doesn't, yo, it doesn't work, and I don't think I have enough internet connection to run it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna do it in OBS, and like fucking, I'll do a video maybe like tomorrow or something. I'll react to it and I'll show y'all.
No worries.
Y'all will like that. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking terrible and it's awful, and you're all gonna hate yourselves after fucking viewing it, and you're never gonna look at another woman the same fucking way. I fucking promise you that.
I don't look at women. I see them as I see them now. It would probably be.
Yeah, you're gonna see him even worse after tomorrow. Like if you watch that video.
I don't think it can.
I'm always down to hate women, man. Like, I'm good with it. Like, show me the video. I'll look for it.
I'll see it, but I don't think you can take me that far because I'm already black-pilled on them.
Yo, this is way worse. This is way worse than what you thought. Like it gets much darker. Like this dude legit black pills himself while he's doing it. Like he legit, he's messaging this chick and like fucking, he tells her, like he keeps trying to make the age lower on the kid. Like he starts off at like 13 and then 12 and then 10 and then 8 and then 6 and then 5 and then 4. And the broads still continue to fucking talk to him. And when he goes 4 and she goes, I'm okay with it. Let's just not talk about it anymore. How are you today? When can you come over? Right? And fucking this guy's like, fuck my life. Like, there's no way. Look, like, the guy was blackpilling himself when he did it. Like, it was the most terrible shit ever.
Look. You already know I'm
good. Can I bring you back on subject just 2 secs?
Sure.
The National Guard was activated for the first time tonight in Portland at the Antifa riot. In the past 6 months of rioting, the governor refused to bring in the National Guard. It's taken the election is over, and now they're sending in the National Guard.
Oh yeah, they want order now. They want to show you how good of a job they can do.
And Ted Wheeler just won re-election, and now they're finally fucking doing something.
Okay, I knew it.
Things are shifting.
Yeah, so when the
maybe they're going to unlock states as well.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, so the crisis is over. COVID's over. Yep.
Portland's an island.
Portland's a fucking trash heap. Fuck Portland.
Yeah. But they know they have to shut that down so that they can shut down the far left. Once they shut that, shows them they're not going to give. They're going to give them no pity. They'll shut the fuck up.
No, I don't think so. I think they this is an animal they cannot control.
Yeah, they're gonna keep going.
Oh, they're going to keep going, but they're not going to have it easy anymore.
No, they're not going to keep going.
I don't know, Tom. I think
they're not going to keep going. I'm telling you.
I mean, these motherfuckers fucked up Philadelphia and other places and whatever, but yeah.
Sure.
Hey.
Yeah, Philly's.
Yeah, but if the governors are sending in the National Guard each time, it's going to change
on
everything.
The stream, helping with the content right now. Thank you, my brother. It's appreciated.
Yeah, no problem. Love your content, bro.
Oh man, we love you out here, right? We're appreciated for all the subs that everybody comes out and watches, you know what I'm saying, and comments, you know what I mean, interacts with the channel, gets in the Discord, all this shit. We love all y'all motherfuckers for doing this, man. It's appreciated. And especially individuals come out and hit the motherfucking, come out hit the fucking stream. Niggas like Joker comes out all the time. AP comes out on a regular basis. Object of Hate been coming around more often. Ada Rail, it's your first time.
I'm trying to.
But, I mean, we fucking, we love you over here. It's appreciated. So look, man, let me be real. It's been about 2 hours. I need to get some rest. I got to be up in like fucking 3.5 hours, something like that.
Get your ass to bed.
Yeah, I gotta get some fucking sleep. So, I'm gonna shut this bitch down for the night. It's been 2 hours. We've got plenty of content. Individuals who watch this. Right, everybody, don't be worried. Thank you, AP, Ada Raw, fucking Joker, Object of Hate, Dingleberry, and my boy, fucking Dip 1000X. Make sure you check out Unexpected Wonder on YouTube. That's his channel. You got the dustiest content that YouTube has to offer.
Thanks for having me on.
Yo, we love y'all, motherfuckers. I'm getting the fuck out of here for the night. I gotta get some fucking rest.
Okay,
Peace, my brothers.
Later.